Hey guys, it's Friday, and this is my intro for Trans Bros TV. I'm supposed to be the Thursday guy, but my internet was down. I live in Michigan, so it's extremely windy here right now and cold. So my internet was down, and that's that. So I'm coming to you on Friday today, but Thursday from now on, alright? Anyways, I am 18. I am an FTM, transgendered. I identify as male. I'm not extremely masculine or feminine, but I definitely identify as male. And yeah. I'm currently a senior in high school, but I'm graduating late. I got behind because of anxiety and stuff. I dropped out for quite a while, so I am a year behind, but it's alright. I'm not positive yet what I want to do as far as college, but I'm thinking foreign language just because it's something I really love and it seems like a versatile degree. I prefer not to think about it. I'm out to everyone, except a few people don't know just because they haven't heard yet or whatever, but they're, not really my friends or my enemies, acquaintances. So I'm still in that stage where people still call me she and don't always know, so it's interesting, but I'm open to everyone, and like my grandparents don't know, but I don't see them very often at all, so I don't know what'll happen with that. But so I'm pretty much out. My family has not gotten pronouns down yet. There's not much I can do, unfortunately, so but they try sometimes. They'll correct themselves, but it's generally only at home. In public, they are still very much attached to saying she. So that's what it is. Not much I can do, but I am almost 3 months on testosterone, pre-op and all that jazz, but I'm really happy to be on T. My voice is changing and little things are changing. Nothing extreme yet or anything. I still don't pass all the time, but more and more every day. So I'm incredibly happy with it, and it's been an interesting ride. I did a lot of therapy. I was in therapy for over a year before I got my T letter, and out for a full year to my family, and then my friends kind of slowly came throughout that year. So it's been a very interesting year, and a year ago I never would have thought I am where I am today. So it's really exciting, and it just gets better every day. As far as things I like art. I have an art tablet, and I also like animals. I have two dogs, a cat, and a couple birds, and a bunny. So I've always had animals, and I just love having them around. So, like I said before, I like foreign languages. I'm high proficiency, which is like almost fluent in Spanish, and I've taken classes on Japanese and Portuguese. I also enjoy theater. I like a lot of different plays, pretty much anything. If you say we're going to a play or a musical, I am game. So that's exciting. Some of my favorites, I like Sweeney Todd, and I've seen the play. It was excellent. I loved it. It was so fun. And Phantom of the Opera, and I like dark theater. Things that are thought provoking, and I don't always like a happy ending sometimes. I don't know. I'm just kind of fascinated with stories like that. I like plants and nature. I like to learn. It's I think where a lot of my interests them is I just like to learn new things and figure out how to do them and master them as best I can. I have a few good friends that are, supportive and there for me, so that's generally, my closest people. My family, of course, is close to me, but they don't understand as far as trans things. They're still learning, even after all this time, so you can't expect too much of them. It takes time for them to respect what you're doing and a huge decision you've made. I've been trans identified for about 6 years now, since I was about 12 or 13. I first heard about, what it is to be transgender, and from there I just couldn't stay away. I was looking up everything online and, you know, just devouring YouTube videos and everything I could find because I couldn't get it off my head. I was actually afraid at first. I didn't want to be trans. Eventually, I just came to see it as just something that I am, I couldn't really fix it, and eventually I embraced it, and I knew that it was just too profound, and I had to tell my parents eventually, and so that's when I came out and therapy started. I was at the right age. I just knew it had to be done. I didn't feel right, and um, I didn't hate my body, but I just didn't feel attached to it. I didn't feel like it was mine, and I didn't fit in with girls and the way that they socialize, and I was just naturally the male role, despite the fact that I wasn't insanely masculine. I liked clothes, and I liked to, look cool and draw and, things that people took as feminine. But even so, my friends still caught on to the fact that I was a boy even before I was trans. So it was kind of nice. And my best friends, took it pretty easily except for one. But those things happen. So it's been hard. But as far as friends go, I think that's been the easiest. Family's been a bit harder because they don't understand that so much because they're so close to me, and it's been an interesting ride. That's my basic story, and I can't wait to get started on topics and start getting to know everyone and getting involved in the community. So I guess I'll see you next week.